What if a game could give hope to a lost generation? What if cutting-edge technology could solve a humanitarian crisis? What if a sustainable future could be coded up? In the world today, there are more than 67 million displaced people. In other words, 1 out of 113 people in the world is forced to flee his home. Compared to the past, these numbers are rapidly increasing. During the past 2 years, 1.3 million people fleeing conflict and persecution traveled through Greece. Today, 62,000 refugees are still there. 1/3 of them are children. Young refugees between 14 and 19 years old can't even go to school, basically because they're already considered too old. But they couldn't even go to school earlier, simply because they were fleeing from bombs and terror. With no hope, no education, no opportunities, these kids are condemned without having done anything wrong. Day after day, they are facing racism and social exclusion, and they could be the perfect target for criminal organizations and terrorist propaganda. Meanwhile, in the jobs market, there is a dramatic talent shortage in computer sciences. And on top of that, the experts say that by 2024, there will be a 27% growth in high-tech employment. Jobs that don't require a specific background language and that can be found anywhere in the world. Aida, Leti, and Alvaro, 3 friends who were really concerned about these social issues, connected these 2 sets of data and had an idea. They called their friends, got together, and discussed during months about what could be done. They thought, what if the brightest minds of our generation would use their high-tech knowledge to solve humanitarian crisis? Path came out of their minds as the perfect solution. A multiplayer online gaming platform to learn block-based programming through Scratch based on Google's TS First curriculum. This game will teach 4 out of the 5 Forbes top 10 skills in high demand for 2018. Experience with artificial intelligence, design and development of AR apps, mobile application development, and programming knowledge. PATH will provide refugees the skills needed to find a high-demanded job and give them access to an education that doesn't require the knowledge of a specific language because it has its own. Samir, Fatima, and Ali from the refugee camp will be connected with Paul, Jacqueline, and Rose in the UK. Together, they will have to pass the weekly challenges and build different blocks of code, independently but supporting each other. This peer learning methodology will promote empathy with the refugee community through the interaction between refugee and non-refugee youth.
With this project, we're tackling one of the most serious problems of our times. Just for you to get an idea, ever since you've been watching this video, there has been 62 people all over the world forced to flee their homes.
But we are taking action and you can be at the front of it. By supporting our social enterprise, you will allow us to go several weeks to Greece and run the first pilot of the project.
So what do we mean by a pilot? We'll be going to Greece where we are partnering with 3 organizations, A Drop in the Ocean, We Are Here Community Center, and Habibi Works. And the idea is to go there, run a test of our game, see how the refugees react to it, how they interact, and basically learn from this first-hand experience in order to create a much better version of this game.
With your help on the first stages of our project, we will be able to provide education to the first 100 kids.
Follow every step of our project in social media and help us demonstrate that technology has no boundaries.
With our project, we'll make a huge difference.
Together we can make a real impact.
Are you ready to join our mission?